tribal groups. Tribal groups. Pati means chieftain. One who is the chieftain of this tribal group is Ganapathi. There was no single person Ganapathi. There were lot of Ganapathis were there. And Vinayakas were the concept. Those who are not adorned formally by Vedic people, such kind of people were called as Vinayakas. Vinayakas.
Nayaka means king.
Leader.
V means?
No. There's a negative adjective.
Oh, acha.
Vinayaka. Vinayakas are evil incarnate. In those days, they were considered as evil incarnate.
You have evidential proof for this?
Yes, of course. If Vinayakas comes in the dream, it is a very bad, it seems.
Those days?
Those days. That's what written in Brahminical scriptures in those days. And even Manusmruti, it is said very clearly, Ganapathi is the deity of Shudras.
Okay.
There is a reason one who has taken taken part in Gana Homa, which is related to Ganapathi, he was not allowed even to have a funeral feast, what we call Shraddha and other things. He was not allowed. If Vinayaka, people, those who are possessed by Vinayakas, possessed, see, you can understand the term which is possessed. When people are possessed by this Vinayaka, even though they are very capable and eligible, the teacher will not get his disciples. Even though the royal prince, he will not be eligible to rule the kingdom. Even though the girl, one who is having healthy physical body and mental body, mental status, she will not get a good guy to get married. Such kind of things were there. Later, these kind of changes happened. They started this totemism was taken from this native people, and slowly they incorporated and started writing hymns on them. It started. In those days, in Vedas, there is nothing about Ganapathi. Only in Puranas we see all these stories about Ganapathi. Nowhere you find Ganapathi in Vedic literature. Gananantva, Ganapati Kumbhava, that all these things are about Brihaspati. Ganapati, he is there about Brihaspati, not this Ganesha.
Brihaspati means?
Brihaspati is a chieftain of that Aryan gods.
Okay, this was referred in Puranas.
No, it is in Vedas.
Vedas.
Vedic.
So Vedas has a reference of this Ganapathi, you mean?
No.
You were saying Ganapathi.
No, Ganapathi, that is what I am saying. This Ganapathi and that Ganapathi
very
has
different.
Different.
Okay, now you were saying also there was a literature has been rewritten at one point of time, shifting.
Shifting.
When did this shifting happen?
It is a
approximately
long time process. We cannot say immediately to exact date as such, but it's a process. Slowly it happened. Many local deities, rather deities from the totemism, they adapted. They have taken. See, in Vedic period, only Indra, Agni, Varuna, such kind of people were there. Later in Puranic period, we can see Vishnu, Shiva and other gods. They overshadowed the Vedic gods.
So that this Vinayaga has this thread now. You were saying it's a tribal. So how do you say?
That is what my question. How these Vedic people hijacked these deities, Ganapathi or Shiva or Krishna, even Hanuman. They were all non-Aryan deities. They adapted. They have taken for themselves. They put this thread and put nama and everything is happening.
Okay, this so that when you say reinterpreting this Vinayaka, it also reinterprets the entire mythical stories of Thiruvilayadal. In Tamil Nadu we have this Thiruvilayadal, this Shiva and Muruga, Vinayaga and Muruga are brothers. Like that, there's one story where his head was cut. He was a human being. So that what kind of a story you would say in that context? Because it also breaks that record. So how do you...
I always explained that's all factual points and mythological things. Both I tried to match. I did not deny the mythology because it's very interesting and romantic narration, which I did not deny. As a theatrical person, I wanted that kind of
Flavor.
exaggeration flavors. So I did not give up. Only based on these factual things, I tried to narrate. Whereas in Dhundi, Murugan will not come at all because Murugan is not the son of Parvati. Here my main focus is on Parvati and her relationship with Ganapathi and interaction with Shiva and other things. Shiva, see the irony, Muruga is the son of Shiva and he is not son of Parvati, whereas he is Ganapathi, Vinayaka is a son of Parvati, he is not son of Shiva. That may be that's made the family.
Okay. So that this one angle you are saying it's a tribal king. So you are proving the fact with the entire thing. Tribal king in this is there was an earlier chieftain. It is one. So that doesn't have anything in relation to the mythological story.
No, it is not having. Mythologically, it doesn't have anything. But I try to connect these points with mythological stories. This is all irrational narrations like cutting off the head and bringing another head and fixing up. It is not like that. He is when he represented the tribal group as Matanga Gana, their symbol is elephant.
Okay.
He is the head of he is the chieftain of the elephant emblemed group.
Totem.
So, totem. He is that is why he is having that. That's in olden days all they were having the animal symbol for their tribes. That's groups, ganas. Kashyapa, what you call Kashyapa, it's a Kachapa, it's a tortoise thing. Like there's many, there are many totems were there existing before.
So this belly, everything is recreated.
That's for example, that's a small Mushika. He had authority over Mushika Gana, which is from south. It is said that Mushika Gana is from the south. He had he stamped authority over Mushika Gana. That's all. And he was very closely associated with the Naga Gana. So that is why we are having Naga on his serpent.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is also has historical context.
Yeah.
Oh, so that you mean to say though the Hindu mythologies was incorporating these figures, but still it maintained some
it has
tribal things.
For example, then the Parvati, she has made Murti from the earth, mud, and shaped it. I say it's a symbolic representation of that she has taken a downtrodden person and raised up to Ganapathi.
Okay.
It's a symbolic thing. It is not literally she had taken all this malam from her body. Does she has such kind of filth on her body? It is completely nonsense, irrational to think of such kind.
Other thing they said this rat is a symbol of Vinayaka. So there is
it's a vehicle of
What is that actually?
I think it is not thinking. It is that he has authority over the Mushika Gana, and they were working for him. He was using.
They might have carried in.
He was using them for his purposes. They see the tribals were not only always fighting against the higher authorities like Aryans. They were also had mutual combats also. One tribal group would fight with another tribal. Such kind of conflicts were also, friction was also there.
So that this this rat has been added newly, or else
No, it is not added. Rat is a Mushika. Mushika Gana, that's a rat.
Okay, Mushika Gana. That's a tribe.
Tribe.
It's symbol of another tribe. Another tribe group.
Yes.
You mean?
Ganesha is Matanga Gana. Mushika Gana is the subordinates of Ganesha, who Ganesha went and occupied their tribe.
Okay, now you are making a very important analysis on record also, and you have been arrested and put in prison for a day, and you came out and all. That's fine. But how did the society adopt you?
Oh, it is
That
a
is
big
how it
question. That is their fate. How can I say? Because, but one thing I am very happy, how I am receiving the counters, and also I am getting the support, supporting voices also. It is a progressive thinking people are still existing. I don't will be simply thrown out. That's what confidence I got. I'm very happy about it.
Okay, one more thing is this Vinayaga, this Vinayaga Shadurthi. Have you did any research on that? Because right now you can find everywhere. There is one more literature in Mumbai. For example, Tilak made this once upon a time. There is a reference that Vinayaga was a Brahmin's god. They don't let anybody to enter. Recent. Then they made this a mass crowd. That is how the Vinayaga comes to the public space and saying that okay, Dalits don't have to come here. You have your own thing. That's also a way of caste discrimination, and that's one argument is also there. So more than that, how do you see this Vinayaga Shadurthi becoming everywhere? Is there any context with that, or that's a contemporary?
It's a contemporary thing. That's it.
Okay.
When he wanted to unite a group, mass, that's unite the people, he started publicly to give a counter for this British people.
Who?
Bal Gangadhar Tilak.
Tilaka, okay.
He started this Vinayaka Chaturthi publicly to unite Indians. But of course,
Under Hindu religion.
under Hindu religion, of course, he is very
Hindu.
Hindu oriented thing. But he was very nationalist. I do not have much resource or studies about that ground.
Okay.
But whereas this became very popular as it spreaded. One thing is very sure and clear. You can notice in Vinayaka Chaturthi what are the things they put. All the fruits, the grass and everything which is related to forest.
Okay.
It's all without their knowledge they are saying he is a tribal Ganapathi only.
Okay.
Even that's a Pillaraya we say. It's not exactly you need to have a elephant head Ganapathi. They take cow dung thing and put three grass in that. That is, they call it Ganapathi. It all shows a symbolic representation of he is from Adivasi, Aranyaka, or Shudra, or downtrodden, whatever it is, that category only. It is not this hierarchy thing.
Okay.
Ganapathi had no perfect figure of such costumed representation.
Only your comment actually. So for that, if you see this Ganapathi, it's very funny actually. In India, you have a big Ganapathi celebration, Vinayagas. You are taking idols. It will be a mess and all, but they show a lot of emotions for elephants. Let us keep like that. But why this elephant also? This, if you take the tusk, there's a big tusk mafia. What is this contradiction? How do you see this actually? And maybe no elephants are there in big tusk in India. Don't have. And what is this? Any?
They are not true to their own thing. What they are saying, they are not committed to their own words. They do not know what they are talking. They are not aware of the things. In my episode itself is it is proven very clearly. The person who doesn't know a word of Kannada, he filed against FIR case against me, and who doesn't read the book, he said you are hurting my religious sentiments, and he filed case against my book and demanding the government to completely ban. So many things are happening.
Government ban?
No, it is only state.
State. Oh, okay, state.
Stay already.
Okay. So that one more interesting thing is you are from Karnataka, and Karnataka we always see pub attack, and there's all of RSS goons going with the dowsers, underwears and all. This khaki douse, knickers, I would call them. They are very. So that kind of a crowd is there in Karnataka, and still you can write because there is a communally very strong. Communal forces or Hindu communal forces are very strong in Karnataka. That's what the sense we get because of historical reasons. So that in your context now, how do you survive with your book? And this is the first time ever. It's the first time now in English at least coming up and.
It is the first time in Kannada also. But one thing as I have noticed these RSS people, I have keen observation from my childhood. There are some thinkers, serious thinkers. One who is having kind of open-mindedness to
Accept.
not accept, at least to interrogate.
Okay.
Interrogate. Accepting is a different thing. First they will go through it and see the things, then it will become kind of intellectual debate. In such a way, I was thinking, I was expecting a counter from them, but not attack. Kind of intellectual debate would have taken place. That's what I felt. It turned into some other way. I do not know how to even to respond to this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.